Welcome back to the AI briefing. If you are building applications in 2026, you already know that AI-assisted coding tools are writing half of your production code bases right now. But let's be entirely honest with ourselves. Shipping raw LLM-generated code directly into enterprise clusters is a ticking compliance time bomb. Today, the infrastructure is finally catching up to the hype. We are breaking down 5 massive engineering updates shaking up the tech world this week. From Retool launching enterprise-grade guardrails for AI code, to custom local APIs that let Cursor natively hijack your browser, all the way to a breaking report showing how AI telemetry is completely melting traditional enterprise observability stacks. Grab your coffee, open up your IDE, and let's dive straight into the technical breakdown. First up, Retool has officially taken the wraps off its new managed service, designed to bring strict enterprise governance to AI-coded applications. Right now, engineering teams are moving at light speed using coding assistants, but security compliance teams are terrified of secret leaks, licensing violations, and unvetted dependencies. Retool is fixing this with a plug-and-play middleware framework. Mechanically, it introduces an automated policy engine right inside your workflow. Before any LLM-generated code artifact can be committed or pushed to production, it passes through a series of rule-based linting layers. This handles real-time secret detection, structure parsing, and hard usage quota blocks. On top of that, they've introduced a versioned model registry. This acts as an immutable database that logs the precise model variant, seed data, and token configuration used to generate every single code block. If a piece of code causes a runtime exception 3 months from now, your CI/CD pipeline can instantly trace the exact state of the LLM that built it. For startups handling highly sensitive user data, this means you can automatically block an AI assistant from generating code that touches transaction fields unless it strictly complies with predefined PCI DSS guidelines. Our second story shifts directly to the front-end interface. Opera Neon has released a highly targeted developer extension that opens up a lightweight local REST endpoint, allowing AI agents to fully control and drive your active browser sessions. Think of this as bypassing traditional heavy E2E frameworks like Selenium or Playwright for your rapid automation loops. The architecture drops a local Node.js server running directly on port 8123. It communicates over standard JSON payloads to execute low-level DOM manipulations. The native command registry handles deep actions including direct URL navigation, selector targeting, text injection, programmatic scrolling, and capturing raw element screenshots. From a security perspective, it utilizes a strictly bound localhost origin lock, forcing an explicit cryptographic handshake at installation to ensure rogue external scripts can't hijack your browser. For example, a developer running a Cursor plugin can issue a natural language instruction to log into my dashboard and download the report. The IDE translates that into sequential post requests directly to the browser server. Moving deeper into security operations, enterprise defensive heavyweight Proofpoint has officially entered OpenAI's Daybreak Cyber Partner Program. This alliance is designed to construct specialized threat detection models capable of identifying advanced social engineering tactics in real time. Architecturally, Proofpoint is gaining access to specialized fine-tuning compute lanes. This lets them feed massive proprietary threat intelligence datasets into private model instances. The real engineering value for developers shows up in their pre-built data ingestion adapters. When processing high-velocity corporate data streams, these adapters automatically anonymize and strip out personally identifiable information before any logging payload hits external endpoints. The output from this partnership is a series of reusable detection kits. These feature complex, structured prompt templates alongside evaluation scripts built to drop cleanly into active corporate CM or SOAR automation pipelines. Instead of standard regex patterns or static email filter lists, developers can route inbound email objects directly through an LLM layer to run heuristic threat analysis. Now let's look at a massive problem occurring at the infrastructure layer. Dynatrace has dropped its state of log management report, and the core finding is clear. High-volume AI inference workloads are absolutely breaking traditional enterprise observability pipelines. When you run large-scale production models serving inside complex environments, your default monitoring systems quickly choke on telemetry data. The sheer density of logging every single token generation, token latency bucket, system prompt size, and raw tensor metric produces massive payload bloat, causing severe database degradation and latency spikes across your Elasticsearch or Loki backends. To combat this, a new OpenTelemetry schema is emerging to standardize AI-aware log tracking. Along with this schema comes a beta compression SDK designed specifically for high-frequency runtime metrics. By leveraging sophisticated delta encoding algorithms tailored for floating-point values and multi-dimensional tensor logs, the SDK cuts telemetry network payload sizes down by up to 45%. Our final story touches on the physical edge layer of development. Ericsson has announced a fundamental transformation in how software engineers interact with cellular infrastructure. They are open-sourcing a brand new Kubernetes-native automation framework called E-AutoX, alongside dropping highly flexible 5G edge APIs. Traditionally, configuring cellular telecom hardware meant dealing with clunky, manual configuration systems completely isolated from standard software deployment processes. E-AutoX completely changes this paradigm by abstracting complex radio access parameters directly into standard declarative YAML files. By utilizing new gRPC and REST APIs, developers can dynamically modify beamforming properties, adjust data slicing limits, and fine-tune tower handover thresholds straight from their continuous integration pipelines. If your application handles thousands of edge devices or autonomous components, a simple Git push to a repository can trigger an automated update that instantly optimizes wireless radio network allocations across an entire fleet of remote nodes globally. The takeaway from today's updates is clear. AI is no longer a separate layer. It is fundamentally rewriting our core compliance, browser tools, monitoring systems, and infrastructure networks. Make sure to check out the links down in the video description for full access to the document briefs and repository guidelines we covered today. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit the notifications icon, and stay locked in for more deep developer updates. Thank you for tuning into the AI Developer Brief. Keep your build pipelines clean, your servers running fast, and happy coding.